Hello, welcome back to ASP.NET MVC tutorial. I am Ashish. So this is part 16 of this video series. So before proceeding, please watch part 15 in order to insert data using Bootstrap, Modal and JQuery. Okay, so now in this tutorial I am going to discuss about how can you perform delete operation in an ASP.NET MVC in a right way, okay, using jQuery and Bootstrap Modal. Okay, so here are the steps that I'm going to follow. So in step first, I will just get the employee list from the employee table using entity framework, and in step second I will just create a grid for delete operation, and in step third I will just create an alert message using Bootstrap Modal, and in step 4 I will just make the Ajax call in order to delete my record, and in step 5 finally I will just remove that row. Okay, so let's get it started. So in the previous video I had just created this button, and on clicking on that I was just showing this modal. Okay, so here in the controller I have just created this method. Okay, so I will just call this method using jQuery Ajax, and I will just provide this employee ID as a parameter. Okay, so let's move to the database. Here I have just added one more column, that is deleted. Why? Because if I'm supposed to delete this row, then it's going to give me an exception. Okay, so first try to delete this, where employee ID equals 1009. Okay, now execute this. So here you will find an exception message. The delete statement conflicted with the reference constraint. Okay, so reference constraint means this table has some dependency with other table. Like I have department ID which is dependent to the department table. Okay, so here I have used the foreign key. Okay, so the right way to delete the record is to use is deleted. Okay, so if it is 1, then I will just consider it as deleted. Okay, so let's move to the controller. Here I will just get those records which status is which delete status is false. Okay, so list of employee view model. Okay, so list, let's call it list emp equals db dot employees dot. Okay, so I'm just filtering out here. So I just want to get those record which is deleted status equal to false, means which is not deleted actually, and I will just select the record here. So x implies let's say new employee view model. Okay, so here press control space. So here you can get, so equal x dot name. Okay, comma control space department name should be from department dot department name. Okay, and control space address should be from same table, that is x dot department, x dot address, and control space what I need, employee ID equals x dot employee ID. Okay, and finally just do the do list. Okay, and finally assign this to view back. Okay, so use view back. As you know, view back is a dynamic container, so employee, let's say list equal this. Okay, now save it. And here I don't need this button. Okay, so I will just keep this model as it is, because I will just do modification here in order to create my pop-up. Okay, now let's run this. So here you will not find anything, so you just need to create the list. So I'm just moving to the step number 2. Okay, so here I have just created the template. I'm just copying it and pasting here. Okay, so I'm just displaying the name, department name, address. Okay, and from the employee list you can see here the employee list. Okay, now I need to add one more column for delete action. Okay, so leave it blank and add one button here for each. So I will just add an anchor, and if I give it a class btn, then it will become button slash make it danger. Okay, and what else, just href, use hash. Okay, and to use icon, just use I tag and just give it a class glyphicon and space, again glyphicon, just use trash. Okay, and on clicking on this anchor, I will just call one method which will show my modal. Okay, so I will just name it as confirm delete. Okay, and in confirm delete I will just pass the latest employee ID. So employee ID. Okay, now let's refresh this. So here you go, and if you right click and inspect it, then you will just get the method name, and inside it I'm just calling the confirm delete and I'm passing the ID. Okay, so for each row I'm just passing one ID. Okay, and of course when I click on this ID, then I will just set it into the input, that is input type equal to hidden. Okay, in hidden field I will just set it. Okay, let's give an ID hidden employee ID. Okay, now close it. Now I am moving to the next step, that is I will just create an alert message using Bootstrap Modal. Okay, so I am just modifying the previously made Bootstrap Modal. Okay, so I will just delete this content. Okay, and here first move to the title, just make it delete employee. Okay, so here is my title, and rest things would be same. Okay, so modal body content would be different. So let's use H3 or maybe H4 and write are you sure. You want to delete this. Okay, so this would be your message and this would be your loader. Okay, so I will just show it when this confirm button would be clicked. So just delete this and put one anchor href hash and put a class ptn space ptn dash, or you can use success message, and on clicking on this button I will just call a function that is delete employee. Okay, and just passed it. Okay, so my modal is ready, I hope, and just give it as text confirm. Okay, so my modal is ready, my hidden field is okay, and my button is ready. So on clicking on this I will just call a confirm delete method. Okay, so let's use a function. Okay, so this method would be called. Okay, and on this method confirm delete I will just set the value. Because if you notice here I'm just passing employee ID, so I will just received it here. So let's say ID. Okay, let's call it employee ID. Okay, and I will just set it, so I'm just using this ID, hidden field ID, and since it is ID, so I will just use this. Now dot value would be equal to, okay, so temporarily I'm just setting my current ID into this hidden field. Okay, and now in the next step I will just show my modal. Okay, so what is your ID? My, just copy it from here. Okay, so just copy this from here and paste it here. Okay, so modal, and just put dash and just show it. Okay, so when I click on this button, so I am just actually opening my modal and setting the employee ID into the hidden field. Okay, and after confirm delete I will just call this method. Okay, so write a function where delete employee equals function. Okay, and I will just call an Ajax here, so just copy it from this submit, just copy this section from here and just okay, so I will just show the loader here, and for data I will just provide employee ID emp ID, and from where this hidden field, so I will just use this hidden field, and I will just dot value. Okay, so previously I just set it into the hidden field and I am just getting it from hidden field. Okay, so this employee ID I will just pass it as parameter. Okay, so it should be employee ID colon this ID. Okay, and this should be properly matched to this parameter. Okay, so let's verify this and just copy this and paste it here. Okay, so my data is ready, and now my method should be this one. So I will just copy this and paste it here. Okay, so on success I am just hiding this loader message, and I'm just hiding my modal.hide. Okay, so these two tasks would be good. Now my fourth step is make Ajax call to delete the record. Okay, so here I have just made the call, Ajax call. Okay, so let's refresh this page, and let's call the method. And first put a breakpoint on the controller whether it is calling or not. Okay, so just click on this. Okay, you just got your confirm message, and click on this. So here is your breakpoint, and just verify the loader message has been shown, and just press continue. Now I will just write the server side code here. Okay, so here I will just create an object of employee emp equals db dot employees. Okay, dot single or default. Okay, x implies x dot is deleted, means this should not be deleted, is deleted equal to false, and x dot employee id should be matched to the employee id, means from this parameter. Okay, and now I will just test the condition employee is not equal to null, then do your code here. So I will just set employee dot is deleted, employee dot is deleted should be equal to true, means I'm just setting the status true. Okay, not actually deleting the row. Okay, and just save it, and now just two thing, save changes. Okay, and instead of action result I will just use JSON result. Okay, and I will just return JSON. JSON. Okay, and here is your now here you can use bool result equals to false. Okay, and if employee id is not null, then set bool is equal to true. Okay, now press Ctrl KD, not KD, so just passed it here. So on the response I can just find whether the employee has deleted or not. Okay, so this result will show me. And now JSON request behavior dot allow get. Okay, so on the Ajax call you can just return the JSON format. Okay, so here I will just receive a result in terms of true or false. Okay, so here pass the result. Okay, so my final step would be deleting the row. Okay, so if Ajax call is successful, then remove the deleted row. Okay, so here you will see this is my row actually. If you just cancel this, okay, if you see the view, one row, it's just showing the one row. Okay, so on each row I am just assigning this ID. So let's say row underscore, so it should be dynamic ID. So use item dot employee ID. So employee ID, okay, and now to delete that row I will just select that ID and I will just delete that. Okay, so select row underscore, okay, and now plus you have current ID, so just use this. Okay, and now finally remove. Okay, so this will remove that particular row which has ID matched with this. Okay, so row underscore employee ID should be matched to the row underscore the current employee ID, and the current employee ID is something. When you click on this, then you can get the current employee ID here from the hidden field. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, so here you go. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this row. Let's click on this and confirm this. Okay, so you can see your ID here, and just press function F10. So you can see the employee record. Okay, so it has address India, name is Ashish, is deleted false. Okay, now is deleted is false, and control S. Now I have just set it to is deleted true and just save changes. Okay, and just continue it. Okay, so Ashish has gone here. Okay, so because I have just deleted this row, and if I comment it, then it does not remove this row, particular row. And just stop, go to the controller method, and okay, now click on this, so you will just not see. Okay, and if you refresh this, then definitely you can see the differences. So just go to your index and just uncomment this. Okay, and now reload this, and start deleting. Confirm. Okay, confirm. Okay, now Lauren, this record is deleted. Sarah, this record is deleted. Disney, this record is deleted. Okay, so in this way you can delete your record from the database, which have the table has some dependency to other table. Now if you refresh this, then you will find is deleted column has 111. So this is my deleted record. Okay, so that's all. I'm done here. So thank you very much for watching my tutorial, and if you really like it, then give a thumbs up, and if you have any problem, then please comment, and obviously subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye, have a great day.